come on in. It's your girl Chandra, the other half of cousin on both sides. If you new here, you gonna say true here, go ahead and hit that like and that subscribe button and tap that notification bell so you can get updates when we go live or when we get make another video. So with that being said, y'all, I just have a story time for y'all. What happened to me while I was lifting? Oh my god, y'all. So got up one morning, right? Went to go lift early in the morning. Try to do the early birds that's getting off of work, that's going to work. So get up, get my day started, headed out. Drop one lady off. Ride was fine. Second person was a young guy. Pick him up, right? Second ride, y'all. This is now like 6 o'clock in the morning. Second ride. Pick him up. His destination, from where I picked him up and to his destination, probably was like a 7 to 8 minute drive. Not far. Quick ride. So I was like, cool. Alright, so I picked this guy up. He gets in the car, right? So, good morning, you know, verify yourself and everything. So, headed on down the street to his destination. He first said, I would like to buy you breakfast. So I'm like, okay, it's a nice gesture, but, you know, no thanks, you know, plus I don't eat this early. I said, but, you know, thank you. That's it. Not flirting, not looking around, driving, looking straight ahead, you know, I know I'm beautiful, but, you know, nice gesture, but no thanks. So, still just driving. He's like, well, maybe I could take you out. No thanks again. You know, I'm seeing someone, babe, over there. So, no thanks. You know, I'm seeing somebody. Okay. So, you know, I glance to the back, just, you know, and he's back there biting his lip, you know, looking all, you know, like he just, like, you know, I'm like, okay. Eyes straight ahead. So he was like, you look very delicious. Now, y'all, he's sitting in the back seat on the passenger side. So I'm guessing my face looked delicious. I guess he like plus size girls. I'm not sure. So I was like, okay, thank you. Still looking straight ahead. This time I'm not as, oh yeah, okay, thank you. I'm just like, okay, you know, like basically that's it, you know. After he said I look delicious, then he goes on the stage. It was quiet for like a few seconds or so. He was like, you just don't know what you making me, what he say, how he said, yeah, you just don't know how you making me feel back here. I didn't respond. So we probably like 3 or 4 minutes from his destination. So he was like, so he still, after he stated the last thing, and he was like, you want to see what you making, how you making me feel? So now I'm like, okay, let's speed up. You know, I was going to speed limit. Now I'm in the area where I could just go ahead and speed. You know, it's a car in front of me, so I'm going from the car. Railroad tracks coming up. You know, I'm not slow down railroad tracks. You know, baby, I'm zooming over now. You know, I'm trying to get away. I'm trying to hurry up and get him to his destination. So at this point, I'm not sure if he's back there playing with it. I'm not sure of what he's doing, got it out or whatever. I didn't want to turn around and see, you know what I'm saying, see it just staring back at me. So, you know, I didn't turn around just to look to see what he was doing, but so I have to look to the right, you know, before you cross the street. I'm looking both ways. If I cross the street, I have to light turn green because people here, they're running like so fast. So I'm looking for both ways before I cross. So as I'm looking to the right, and I can see You know what I'm saying? The person in the back seat. So I'm seeing his hand, with his phone, his other hand down, with his primary. So that made me think that he was back there playing with it, touching it or something at this point. So we 2 minutes away, a minute or two away from dropping him off, So he's like, you just don't know how you making me feel back here. You want to see what you doing to me? With a slick moan after it. I'm like, okay. Now I'm just I didn't went up to went to his apartments. I rolled past it. You can't exit down there. Well, the GPS had me going a back way of his apartment, but he was like, the entrance right there. So I'm like, okay, cool, turned around. So now I'm just like, just distraught, So go in to the apartments. Go ahead and stop real quick when I get to where it say where you at. He said, you go up there by the box truck or whatever he told me to go. I'm like, okay, cool. Dropped him off, and he's still doing a little talking as he leaving or whatever. So now I'm like, just here, get out of my car. So he get out. He's still standing there without this going on. So I'm so surprised, just shocked and nervous all at once, a lot going on. You know what I mean? A lot going on at this point because of what just taking place back here. I don't know if he's back here jacking out. I don't know what he's doing back there. So I'm just right now at this point ready for him to get out the car. So I'm just so lost, y'all. I get in the car, turn around. Now, in this set of apartments, they have an exit right here. Some apartments you have an exit, and then you have an entry, then you have an exit, all in the same. This particular apartment, you have this just as the entrance only. You have to go all the way around the other side of the apartments to go out. So me, after this happened, I'm just lost for words, just ready to move on, gone on, because he really ain't even went into his place. He just standing outside, knowing still, he can't do nothing now. He outside the car, but the fact that he's still out and haven't went in, I'm just still just at a loss, confused, scared, or whatever. You know how you'll feel when something like that happen. And so I'm just pulling out real fast just to get away. Y'all, I goes through the entryway of the apartments. So if you go through the entryway, that's the wrong way. I supposed to went out the exit way. So the entryway, it have spikes. So I'm going out the entryway, which is the wrong way. Then see the caution, stop, don't enter. You know what I'm saying? Didn't see that, bypass that, because at this point my mind is like, let me leave, let me get far away as I can. So going out the apartment, flat. As I go out, I'm going down the street just a little bit. I heard just shh. I'm like, you got a flat? So I'm looking, pull my little thing on my car, say I got 2 flats. So I go out, it wasn't flat just yet, but you can hear it going flat. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I just can't believe that I done went out the wrong way, trying to get away from this dude. You know what I'm saying? Trying to go on by my business, going on by my day, but still though, I'm like, dang, long as I've been doing this, I ain't never had no rider like that. No, I haven't. So it's first time for everything, right? So yeah, that happened, y'all. It was still at this point, it's 6:40 in the morning. So I was able to get to the gas station. I hit up the Lyft people, tried to get a tow, because by the time I got up, pulled up to the gas station, stayed there for a minute, both passenger side tires were flat. So it was cool that morning, but as the day came up, it got hot. It got real hot and spicy. But anyway, so I pulled up. I had to hurry up. I was trying, how I'm not sure if you're a Lyft driver, we able to, once you drop the person off, you're able to make a report, say if you'll pick this person up again, and or rate them or whatever. You can put a little comment there. But it went off so fast, and another ride popped up, so I wasn't able to go in there and report or say anything at that time. So I had to go ahead and hurry up, go offline, because rides kept coming through. So as I did that, got to the store, contacted Lyft for a tow. For some reason, it won't work on the app, so I had to figure out how to do that, and I had to make a report so that they was able to call me. And so I told the lady what happened. She was like, she was shocked as well. Anybody would be shocked. So she was like, well, you can go into the app and do a tow. So I did that, and I told her when I click on it, it giving me an error, say, this is an error, I can't use that feature, which I was supposed to be able to use the feature. So she emailed me a number, which it was Avis Rent-A-Car. So, and then I was just giving her a breakdown of what everything was going on, make sure she had the right rider, was my last rider, and she took the whole report and everything. So she gave me the number, and she told me to call them for a tow. So I was like, okay. Got off the phone with her. She's like, if anything else, if anything else, or excuse me, or I'm having a hard time with the tow, give her a call back. So called the people, ended the call with them, with Lyft, and she said, okay, before we move forward, so she was like, they was going to investigate, give the rider, the passenger, a call, and and ask them, and just investigate the situation. But then she's also told me, if anything ever happens like that, I can end a ride wherever. Like, I can easily pull over and tell them to get out of my car. That's not an easy thing to do here in Memphis, because the situation could have got worse if I would have did that. Like, we just in the middle of nowhere or halfway at his destination, I'm telling him to get out. That could have something else could have happened. Everybody ain't just easy like, okay, well, I'm gonna get out the car, even though they know they're in the wrong. People in Memphis ain't gonna be quick to just get out of no car. They didn't pay for a ride. So that would have caused more problems than what I already had. So I knew that was out the question, but I didn't know we can do that. So now I know. Hopefully I don't have to do that. Hopefully I don't get another ride like that. But I don't see myself doing it in the middle of the ride here in Memphis, because the people here crazy. They're crazy. So got off the phone with her, called Avis. Avis said they don't. So I'm like, hey, I'm a Lyft driver. They told me to give you a call to get a lift. So it was like, well, do you have a car with us? I was like, no, I don't have a car with you guys. I have my own car. They told me you guys partner with Lyft and to call for roadside assistance, because I have a flat. Well, you have to have a rental car through us. Okay, so okay, well, the lady did inform me that, she told me to give you guys a call because you guys partner with them on roadside assistance. So that's not correct. So I'm not sure if the lady don't understand what I was saying. I said it like 3 or 4 times, and she kept saying I had to have a rental car. But that's not how the lady explained to me, it works. So I was like, okay, at this point, I'm not going to keep going back and forth with you. I said, thank you, and I hung up. So, plan B, I had to call my insurance company for a tow. Call my insurance company for a tow. Did it online. And so then I called to confirm, that they had the information. So the lady's like, oh, it's just about to call you to confirm it. I was like, yeah, I have 2 flat tires, or whatever I need to be picked up. Gave her my location and everything. And so, you show your location. So she got my location and everything. And she's like, I was calling to confirm it. So this is 6:43. So the pickup for the tow was for the time frame for a tow driver to get to me was between 7 between 7:10 and 8:05. It's 6:43 when I made the request. So I'm like, okay. And this is a Saturday. My baby have gymnastic on Saturdays at 11, and this particular Saturday she had a recital. So I'm hoping that I'm able to get to this recital at 11. So here it is, 6:43. I feel like I have enough time. They said the tow truck be here between 7:10 and 8:05. 8:05 came around, y'all. Call. It's a whole new shift on Teams, lady. Hey, I booked request a tow truck, and it said 8:05. What's the estimated time? I'm trying to get an update, see what's going on. And she was like, the driver had an issue with the car before you getting it on. So it'd be 25 minutes for them to be there. I'm like, okay. I said, okay. Well, let me get in contact with the driver. I said, okay. But first, the first person gave me the tow truck. Well, before then, the first lady, when I called it 6, she gave me the tow truck driver, who's the driver going to be, and blah, 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 blah. So I called after 8:05. Another shift came on because it was a different lady. So she was like, okay, I'm going to call the driver, call just to confirm that. But yeah, he had a problem with the car before yours. I said, okay. Time going by, y'all. 20 minutes went by, y'all. 25 minutes went by. Call again. No, before I did that, tow truck driver called. What's going on? I'm like, what do you mean what's going on? I need a tow truck. I need a tow. I said I have a flat. Oh, see, they ain't tell me you had a flat. See, I can't pick you up with no flat on with the truck I got. Well, I told the lady I had it, but she didn't know that. I'm gonna have to send you a flatbed out. How long would it be? I'm not sure. I got to find somebody that got a flatbed and I'll send them out. Now I'm mad, y'all. First I was a little upset. Now I'm mad. So I called the lady back. I said, ma'am, the driver just called me and informed that. And then this after 25 minutes. The driver just called me and informed me that nobody didn't tell him that I had flats. And the truck that he has, he can't pick up flats. He have to send out for a flatbed truck to come get me. I'm not sure why didn't nobody tell him that you had a flat, because I got that same car that you have, and yeah. Okay, all that information right now to me, I'm saying to myself, is so unnecessary. I'm just trying to get home. Okay, well, let me give you a call back. So I see the update on the phone went to 9:20. 9:20 come around, y'all, still no driver. Still no tow truck. Call back. Well, and then I called Allstate. And I called Allstate, asking them to have another provider. I said, you guys using one tow truck company in a city? Y'all depend on one tow truck company to pick up your customers. I don't think, that should be happening. You using one tow truck company to pick up all your Allstate customers. If anybody have any roadside assistance, anything, wrecks, anything, so you depend on one tow truck company. I don't think that's right. And I said if I wasn't paying for roadside assistance, but we are paying for it, I feel like it should be a little bit more better than what it is, because now here it is. I've been waiting all this time. It's 9:30 now. Well, I'm gonna call and see what's going on. I said, well, I'm letting you know what's going on, but you can feel free to call them. So she gets on she put me on hold. She called him. She was like, well, they said it'd be 9:45 for they come out to get you. I said, 9:45? Okay. So hang up the phone, call the people back to see, she's like, yeah, it'll be 25 minutes before they come. Yeah, I'm mad. Here it is, almost 10 o'clock. Baby got a recital at 11 o'clock. I already know I'm not going to make it. set up arrangement, have my mom pick up and everything, take them to the recital. You know, then probably like 5-10 minutes later, another tow truck driver called me. Hey, I was letting you know I'll be there in 30 minutes. I said, okay, 30 minutes, that's the quickest you could be here? He was like, yeah, I'm on Walnut. I just dropped the car off on Walnut Grove. That's how long it's saying it's taking me to get to you. I was like, okay, well, I have no choice but to wait. But inside, I'm furious. I'm burning up, like, I'm super mad, you know. So, I had no choice but to wait. But that whole morning was a disaster. A disaster, y'all, from 6 o'clock to 10 o'clock. I made it home with my car at 11, a little bit after 11. Missed my favorite recital. I was upset about that, but she had support there. But y'all, that's my story time. And if you're a Lyft driver, y'all just be careful. You know, try not to come. I don't want to say I came off as friendly, but no, like flirty or nothing. But you know what I'm saying. And sometimes they be hard. Like you just say thank you, but some people might think it's like, oh, okay, she flirted with me, or the way you said or whatever. Just be cordial. Good morning, good evening, have a good day, have a good night, you know, whatever, and just keep it like that. You don't have to hold conversations with people that get in the car with you. Some do small talk or don't want, you know, try to break the ice or salads or whatever. Turn the radio station on, turn some music on that's suitable for everybody in the car, and just take them to their destination. You don't have to know how their day going. You don't have to know where they're working. You don't have to ask them about X, Y, and Z. Just keep it cordial. Take them to their destination back. You know, and for some of the riders out there, ain't nothing wrong with how your day going. I was just starting out. Just sit back there, relax until you get to your destination. You know, but you have to be safe. Safety is the main priority. So get you some mace, ladies. You know what I'm saying, to get you a nice little thing you can put on the seat, you know, or in your lap, you know what I'm saying, for your safety as well. Anything that you have, and it's going from morning, noon, and night. You have to be safe. Your safety is the main priority. So, yes, y'all, that was my story time. There was a serious incident. So now I have Bay ride with me on his free time, because I just still want to go out if I'm off work, or, you know, I have free time on my own. I just go and lift, you know, just to make some extra money. Ain't nothing wrong with making extra money. I have a job, but I still want to make extra money. Ain't nothing wrong with more money in my pocket. So that's what I do. So he gonna ride with me on his free time, just for safety, until I give me a lap buddy or a seat buddy, you know. So you know, y'all, safety first, ladies. Safety first. So I'm ending my story time, and thank you guys for listening. Thanks for taking the time out. Don't forget to hit that like and that subscribe button, and tap that notification bell so you can be notified when a new video has dropped or when we go live. And don't forget to comment. Have y'all had any of these issues? Any Lyft drivers or riders? Have you had anybody any of the drivers come on to you, or any situation, males also? Have any of this ever happened to you? If so, drop a comment and let me know. Let's discuss this, y'all. All right, peace.